Welcome, welcome, oh, welcome. I'm just looking at my latency and thinking this is like this out like yesterday afternoon, and my stream yesterday afternoon. I looked at it. Wasn't particularly good. Too many stops, too many jitters. But we'll see how we go today. So we are on just a smidgen over into 272. We got 326 to go. Now I actually do have somewhere in my possession an Excel spreadsheet that will sort of give me half an idea if I can find it. There we go. If this is the right one. Yes. Unfortunately, it just goes up to 95. Not 99. So anyway, without the mother's blessing, if we're running an 89, we should get about roughly 10 million per run. So going from 272, we should take about 36 runs altogether, roughly. This is the grind. Understanding these figures sort of makes you go, ah. But it's what we want. This is what we want to do. Ooh, I've got a lot of stuff here. We definitely don't want that one. I think all the rest, these are Chaos Rifts. But what the first thing that we are going to do is run. How much have I got, by the way? 19k. That's already quite a substantial number of. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there. Forgotten Wisdom. So we're going to run the Forgotten Wisdom first. That's the first thing that we're going to do, because it gives us an extra 15% XP. So we should get there 15% quicker. Now we are going to take our medicine. Oh, we do need to remember to craft some more. Okay, that's... Before we go that way, let's go this way. Now I think we can go this way, then maybe roundabout. Making sure that there's no... No, we're not going to do any... I think that's the way to the next floor, so we're going to go back again. Go up this way and sort of make sure that the XP well isn't this side. And it's not. It could have been. So we'll head down to the second floor. I see both Oreo and Haldor are sort of out and about. So if they come online and want to run something, I'll run. Alright, okay, so that was simple. Come down this way, up this way. Up we go. Haven't come across the XP well yet. Talk of the devil and there it appears. Right before the boss. I have no problem with that. Perfect. Kaboom. And it dropped materials reserve. No problem. Right. There was a few things dropped there, but nothing worthwhile keeping. Right, just give me one tick. Want to see if these things are running properly. Seems like it. Right, onwards. Let's see if we can continue to do the 89s. I think it was 89. Yeah, it was 89. Running 89 in 90 seconds. That's the goal. Then it'll be running 94 in 90 seconds. So as I was saying this morning, it's mostly about navigating through the levels. So I think I'm hitting hard enough. Now it's a case of making sure I just take the right route. And obviously the floor does actually have quite a big play in how fast you can go through. As you saw, but you know, the big floor, the desert floor as I call it, that was the worst that we'd actually performed this morning, because everything was a little bit too wide open, not close enough together. This particular floor can be a bit of a sometimes yes, sometimes good, sometimes no. We are a little slow. Everything's going down quick enough, but not a massive monster density. Not a bad start time, not a great start time either though. Right, where's the dam? There. Right, so this could be a decent floor. The layout, it tends to be sort of okay. And the densities are looking okay. Everything I go past seems to be dying behind me. Pardon me. No, nah, okay. Left or right, I was thinking which way is going to be the dead end. Well, that kind of answers my question, doesn't it? It's a small dead end, thankfully. A little bit quicker. Yeah, still not hit that minute and a half yet. Where's the... There it is. It's getting covered up. So this will be my third run. Oh, wrong button. Ah! I kept hitting the wrong bloody button. Let's get this better. I was one key across than where I should have been. I was trying to hit the Q button and I was hitting the tab button. Happens to the best of us, or even the worst. I'll still get it finished. It's just like, ah! So we know this is not going to be the fastest of runs. Let's get that bunch there. Let's go up, just throw a shade into that one. A little raven damage here. That's good enough. Pick up the GA. Do need to repair because I got killed. What kind of gloves have I got? Flicker step? No. Earthbreaker? I'm not using landslide. Flicker step, Lockrins? Maybe Crown of Lucian. I could try just to. I'm just thinking about just trying them, not necessarily. Just to sort of take a look and see if there's something different. 4 to defensive, 7 to backlash. What's backlash? Backlash. Well, that actually might be interesting. was it? We can just try the way it is. Staff of the Crone. Nah. Idara. Crown of Lieutenants. Mjolnir. That's no. And that would be okay if I was running Pulverize. But we could just sort of have a go. No GAs on no master working on this. But I am missing an aspect now. It's not absolutely terrible. Don't think it's quite having the same effect as the gloves, but and again there's no master working on it. Come up then down. It's not terrible. I don't think I'm putting things down quite as quickly. Oh. I have a dual monitor up and that went to the second monitor. The second monitor is a small LCD screen that I have for looking at the chat. Well, you know, this performed reasonably okay. Better than I expected, actually. So that was interesting. And that's got no master working on it. Where am I going? Okay, so that was interesting, and as I say, that's no. Have a try with Lockrans. Now, actually, I think maybe, just maybe, no, they're not quite activated. Let's see how the Lockrans runs. Again, not terrible. I think that if I go this way, I need to come back again. Or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, oh, absolutely. So this gives some interesting options. I think the Lockrans is not quite hitting as hard, but you know, the time-wise, what's this taking a little longer to go down? But wow. Interesting. Right, so that was Lockrans. We tried the Flash. We could try the Crown of Lucian. The Lockrans was actually Masterwork, so now maybe this is going to take a little bit longer because there's two of us now, but at the same time we can sort of split. This looks interesting as well. I think the Lockrans I was only so-so because that's already Masterworks. Not bad. This has got some potential, I think. I think better than the Lockrans. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Where's the... There it is. That was half decent, I thought. So that was Crown of Lucian. Let's have a look at the Godslayer. 98 to all stats. Now that might mean, yeah, so they're actually, oh, one of the two is activated. Well, I can't see any real downside to this, because what I'm after here is speed. As long as I can stay alive and I've got the speed, then that's really all I care about. I'm not caring about running pit 250, and you know, I'm joking, we can only go to 150. The highest of the high pits. What I'm after is quick clears. Flash Renderer seems to be pretty good, and Godslayer seems to be pretty good. I'm a little impressed. It's not something that most people take care about. And maybe for what I'm trying to do, maybe it just fits perfectly. Boss went down quicker, although I think it's an easier boss anyway. But oh, it's some chest chaos armor. I need to do my obols. We'll just do this one, whatever it is. Being right, amulets, here we come. This in here right now. Not this one, and I don't think the Crown of Lucian really done very well. Flash Renderer seems to be quite decent, but Shepherd or Stormclaws? See, I'm losing an aspect, but I'm still clearing. Flicker Step. Willpower, lightning resist. I'd have to roll away from... It's much the same as I've got, actually. And unless I want to re-roll, which I could actually, instead of active size, I could re-roll to something else. Attack speed, perhaps. Fists of Fate. Kilt of Blackwing. That's a regular. Let's just do a little bit of masterworking here. Just to take it up to 12. Still not quite enough willpower. Ah, totally the wrong way. But the flash renderer also seems to be quite interesting. Okay, so Haldor can, oh come on, clean up that lot. So I'll focus on this floor. Hopefully I don't hit. I should just be quiet. I was saying I hope I don't hit a dead end. And of course I do. Let's lower this thing. But they are dropping fast enough. Perfect. But much slower this time. Okay, so now we should be able to just split up. This might actually turn out to be a fast floor. I'm thinking, where's all the monsters? I think I'm going to head down to the second floor. Yeah, maybe that was a false dawn. I'm thinking... okay. Yeah, that wasn't so hot either. But this is why we try things. Let's try put the regular gloves back on again. It did pull in the enemies. Thinking about if I want to change to a mace and focus. Yeah, I think overall this is still better. Come on, get out of there. But I'm loving it. I still love this animation. It's so cool. So our goal, if you're just joining us, is to run the highest level pit we can in a 90-second and we're just a little bit over, but not too bad. So to get in level 72, I need to run 36 pits. 36 pit 89s. And if we can say 2 minutes in and out, that's only like just over an hour per level. Because even if you run it in 90 seconds, by the time you get out and you get back in again, it's at least 2 minutes. So you say 80 minutes, roughly. An hour and a half, if we're being a little generous in our time. That's not too bad. Not as good as running in a minute, but physically I can't get round a pit in a minute. So that's why I gauge myself on a minute and a half, because I know I can get round a minute and a half. Am I gonna get... Should be coming up anytime soon, come on. There we go. Just a shade over a minute and a half. Where is the... I keep losing the damn thing. Where was this? And if you're wondering why I'm interested in this, it's because of this. And Blood Howl, which I'm casting all the time, gives me an extra 64%. So that's why this is actually a little interesting for me. Because if you watch, once I press the Grizzly Rage, it becomes Blood Howl. And although I'm losing some on the companion skills, I think I might be gaining on the backlash. That'd be interesting. Other way, other way. I think this is not the right way. Yeah, I was right. This is not the right way. little bit over. Oh, I thought he was gone. I was in there. Not bad. Interesting though. It's a lot of poison damage. Maybe I need to find a better way to use this particular piece. If somebody has a suggestion, feel free. Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, I do love this animation. Go, come on, move, move, move. Maybe I should try the jar rune. Maybe I should try this numlock trick again. My fingers are getting a little bit... Just a little over a minute and a half. Not bad. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, let's see how we... excuse me. I'm guessing we might take 4 minutes. For this supposed to be an overpower build, I don't really overpower very well. It's a lot of crit. Keep up with them. They tend to be a little nasty with me. Go up. The yellow numbers are critical strike chance. Critical strike. Just a little concerned that if I go up here, that's the no, okay, good. There we go, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, both of us. That's a bit unusual. What the hell? It would help I was hitting the right button. No idea what that was all about. Well, we definitely need a bit of this. Right, I'm going to try this backlash. Flesh renderer. Not too shabby. Depend against the boss, obviously. Dying two times in about 2 seconds wasn't a great advertisement. Ah, my finger is definitely getting a little bit tight. Get down through the middle. Alright, let's see how we do against the boss this time. Flippin' heck. I think what I'm missing is also this. Trying to get this numlock to work and it doesn't seem to want to do anything. We'll have a bit of artillery though. That never did any harm. Well, not to me anyway. But this is a reasonable time. See if I can stay alive at the boss this time. Ooh. Yeah, we got him that time. Why does it always seem like it's 70%? It's more like 50%. Pardon me. Oh, let me go and change some obols. Get my perfect amulet. One of these ones, isn't it? You can just feel it in your bones. Or maybe no. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. Has to be at least a GA on willpower. Right, what I'm going to do Blessed Guide. Then it's Song of the Mountain to give me the armor. And the red meat, the soothing spices, I should say. There. Let me try to get this numpad thing to work. Number pad 4, because I've got my ravens on 4. Go back down to 89 because we're running for XP. Part 4. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh well. Back to the drawing board, as I say. Do it the old-fashioned way. Press the button. So we just got up, take this bit out, come back down again, go around in the circle. I like it much better when you can see where the monsters are. Oh, damn. Dead end. Heavens. Take them up here. Come down. Pop in there. Not bad, not bad. Where's there? I keep losing the damn thing. So 90. "90 seconds is the key. That's what I want to run in. I tried the flash renderer. Master working was sort of okay. But I'm looking at the clear on this, and it's good. Okay, let's take a bit of this. Come on. Stop getting sidetracked into killing everything. Just kill what you can kill and move on. What did I say? How about so I'm over halfway. So that's maybe another 10 runs, perhaps, to get the next Paragon level. Then I think I might run some hordes. See if we can party up. Just for a little variety. And to rest my finger, because I don't need to work so hard. Or it doesn't need to work so hard. Because essentially I can stand in the middle or over one of the spawn points and just spawn ravens. Ooh, that was a little quick. When a floor goes like that just did, it was a shortish floor and I didn't really kill that many. So I worry about the second floor a little bit, and then obviously this bloody floor. It's a combination of spiders and dead ends, which is the worst of all. Come on, to get these ones. Well, thankfully I don't seem to have hit a dead end yet. Now I will need to come back and do these ones, because I think that right there, just beyond me, is a dead end. No, it's not. Oh, goody, goody, goody. I was going to swear. Yeah, but it did take a lot longer. Right there. Anybody who's watching wants to jump in, feel free. Not a problem. Need some help leveling? We can help. I can help. Need some glyphs? Come to the right person. Although I do need to be careful at 99s, obviously. Let's go this way. Just take that little bunch, because then I can come down this little path. Come in between there. Get both sides of that. Get the channeling. And this way, yeah. Really, this surfing dude is cool. There's a bit in the corner here. Alright, so what I might do is go halfway there, then come back again and go get the other side, because I think the concentrations are better. And of course now they disappear to Nout. Yep. Good, good, good. Wish I could get this number pad thing to work, because my fingers are bloody hot. Getting a bit painful. Nope, doesn't seem to want to work. Right, let's come down here, do these little bits. Poke my eye into that. Down into here. Up around the corner. And there it is. Alright, so let's go. Okay, let's take the channeling. Channeling's good. But this is, for the most part, a one-button build. Yeah, I do press the blood hole. True, and I do press the others at the very beginning, but for the 99% of the presses it's ravens. Getting closer, 2/5. Is that 1/3? Over 2/3 now. Then it'll be 5/6. Then I hope skipping a jump. Let's see if we can get a good path through here. Yeah, I'm watching 100% of the time. I am actually looking at the mini-map. Trying just to make sure I've got a good path through whatever content I'm running. I'm not going to stop. No point to go that way. Good. This is well under, I think, as long as I don't die. Well under. That was a good run. Just let my fingers calm down for a minute. Okay, so off we go again. So this is a... I always think this is quite a reasonable floor. It's not too many nooks and crannies, corners and doors and such like. Not like some of them. Spiders again. They just love me, don't they? Another good run. Yep, boss is going down nicely. Okay, now shake it all about. Do the hokey cokey and turn around. That's what it's all about. Or in the case of spiders, stamp on them hard. I hate spiders. You know, in real life, I hate spiders. Horrible, gross things. Especially when they've got hair and they're about this size. Ugh. That's bamboo spiders, by the way. Horrible, horrible things. Don't think they're particularly poisonous, I'm not sure. But they're huge. Huge hairy damn things. Come on. I'm not even having fun watching my surfer. I'm focusing too much on getting through the floors efficiently. Slower. And of course we get the slow boss. It's a toss-up between that and Den Mother to see which actually gets here last. I don't think this is going to take us all that long to get to 73. But I will need to go and do some more Forgotten Wisdoms. Get the XP well, because definitely that helps. Not going back up for them. This is not very well occupied. Okay, we'll take a bit of the artillery. Tyrrell's Might on steroids. Ah, wrong way. Kind of slowed us down a wee bit. That was a nice bunch. Good, that did get us there. Yep, spot on. Oh, there was a chaos armor dropped there. See, if I go anything above that, it's just 90%, so I might as well take the others. You never guess, I actually got a mythic drop in the pit, and I never even noticed it dropped until I went to salvage the material, the whatever dropped in the pit. It was a Spear of Lysander. It's only worth salvaging for the spark, but it dropped in the pit. So I've had a mythic drop in the pit, and I had a mythic drop in the obol vendor. I've been a bit lucky. Again, that was real short. Okay, the artillery will definitely help. I love the artillery. Look at it go. Okay, now I'm watching the screen. I'm watching the surfer with the artillery shrine. Ah, it's cool. And we're there. Kaboom. And let's see, get in there. Like you say, whiz not, want not, you might as well upgrade what you can upgrade. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Go up and around. Just pop in there, then pop back out, pop in here, pop back out. Round about, back up here. I do occasionally glance at my skill bar to see when the blood howl comes back up again, just to make sure I'm pressing the blood howl at the right time. No, I think we need to go this way. And it's okay if we go this way. Okay, so the floors have been relatively kind to us. We've managed to do the majority in 90 seconds. Oh, over 5-6 done now. Time passes quickly when you're having fun. Ooh, talk of the thing. Yeah. We should have been running a Forgotten Wisdom. Get the extra XP. Bad Wolv. Let's just then go double back again. Take a bit of lethal. I don't think there's an easy way through this. I think we got enough though. Ah, wrong bloody way. I made the wrong choice. Should have went that way first, then back this way. Let's see. Take that bit out here. Ah, thought we might have got it there. GAs. Looks like we need to go trade in our obols. Right, you know you want to give it to me. You're just teasing me all the time. Right, so Chaos Basilisk. Two to Wrath skills? Nah. If it was a GA, perhaps. This time, one single GA, and it was not what we're after. Right, so we've got about, I would reckon, 3 runs. She knows. Short floor. And down we go. Yeah. And we'll upgrade the exploit. We might want to use it eventually. Spider on the first floor. Hey. I'll tell you what, let's do this. No, I don't think it was worth it actually. Go into there. Oh, walked right past it. So at this level it's like quite easy. For leveling purposes, I probably wouldn't run this level. I'd run maybe 79s. I think it takes 4 or 5 runs to level somebody from 1 to 60. Maybe, just maybe get it with this run. The next level, that is. must have to double back on myself here. That wasn't very smart. See if we can do a better job this time. Definitely take the artillery. Surfing dude on adrenaline. Aha! Too fast for my own good. Bishop didn't stand a chance. And where? There's the glyphstone. That's here away. We didn't quite get 3 mil short. So this run is definitely going to get me to the next level. And then I'm going to run something else. I think I'm going to run some hordes in a group because I need to rest my finger. Maybe see if there's a group available. If anybody wants to run some hordes, just DM me. Put a message out there. I'll get together and run some hordes. No, I don't want to go that way. That's just taking me back to where I started. Go up and around. Got a whole extra 3 monsters, which in the big scheme of things means sweet FA. Ah. Oh heavens. Get around the corner. Too many doors. Too many corners. But we will get the next level. Kaboom. There you go. Oh! Right, where are we? Awesome. Right then. What did we pick up? Okay, there was no upgrades there. 2 to clarity. What's clarity again? Pardon me. Divine save, posture, nature, resolve, the hide. Unrestrained. You're a toxin. Where's clarity when you need it? Where the bloody hell's clarity? Ah, there we go. After casting a companion skill, it's not too shabby actually. Right, paragons. Where do we need? We're going to go here. Now we've got 1 willpower to get here. Then we can either take an intelligence and then the willpower, or dex and the willpower. Maybe intelligence actually. No, crit strike chance. So we'll go that way. So that's the next 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Then we probably get the storm damage. This is all the magic nodes have been taken here, and that's okay. All the decks. I think all the decks has already been purchased. We got nature magic damage we can take. This is all willpower. And for the most part, I think we're doing okay the way we are. Wilds, every intel. I think we've got every intel, so we are lacking. Yep, okay. We've still got some work to do. But I wouldn't roll this against what I've got already. I don't know how many I've got left here. Tempers, 1 of 6. Instead of the active size, I could go for the Raven attack speed. Okay. Because I was capped out at the Raven size. Now I'm not even close to being there. Ah, okay. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. But I've lost some crit strike. But I've got attack speed. Let's just see what difference it made to the clears. You've been working on an overlay. I've been working on my Paragon levels. Yeah, all these things take time, you know, working on overlays, getting the templates right for any videos that you're gonna do. Doing the videos. Video editing takes a hell of a time. Takes me a hell of a time anyway. But I'm getting better. That seems to be still okay. Yeah, that's yeah, my key is that I've been running 90-second pits. That's been the key. Oh, I like streaming. Streaming's fun. Maybe I should have kept it at effect size. Oh well. Is there anything I can... Chaos, Forgotten Wisdom, Chaos... Anybody want some Chaos Rifts run? I've got a ton of them. And I've got all of these escalation dungeons that I haven't touched. It's not a bad amulet, that. When I first started streaming, it's probably about a year ago now, I didn't talk very much, and it was a headless stream, so it wasn't very good, but it gave me some good experience. And then I got the camera, so I went for the headshot so people can see how beautiful I am. Right, so what are we gonna run now? Are you gonna come online and we can run some stuff? There you are. Your command setup. I'd run mine on OBS, and I don't really have any commands in there. That's way too complicated for me. I'm gonna run a Forgotten Wisdom. If you want to join in, get at least the XP well. I'll give you a shout when I found it. Oh, pardon me. I should try. Let me try this. Okay, let's. Number 4. That numlock doesn't really want to work. Ravens is not. You know what I think I haven't done? I know why it doesn't work, because I'm stupid. For the numlock to work, I need to put is the secondary keys. The numpad. Duh. That's why it's not working. Where? Ah, there. Because my finger is getting a bit tired. Oh, I see there was a... There's the lab key. That's an annoying thing, isn't it? Anyway. Anybody remember Hawaii 5-0? very popular. There we go, almost done. There it is. Done, done and done. Heraldic Strong Room. Ah. Well, I didn't have any number keypad on my other options, controls. Yeah, see. That should be what? Why did that say end? Now I should be able to run it properly. I should give it a go outside. Still doesn't want to work properly. Ah, okay. So it works when I'm not running. Oh, that's not much good. Maybe I have to do something else. So I'm clicking. So instead of clicking with my index finger, I'm clicking with my mouse. Okay, well, not sure which is worse actually. Well, I suppose it gives my other finger a little bit of a rest anyway. So if I just run, oh, there's a rune. So if I just run, I can run, and then just click and run. I guess I could set something else up. It's interesting. Not sure I want to keep it, mind you. Your request is timed out. That's a bit strange. Nick. Did that just take it off? Let me go check. Yeah, that took it off. Okay, back to normal. Yeah. Hmm. Not sure what that does. Use the action wheel by pressing and holding the action wheel key. Press the toggle. Press the action wheel key to toggle the wheel on and off. I'm going to take them off. They're getting a little... That might be interesting for me because I sometimes go down here into my secondary. Let me go check that. Discord. Aha. Way too much. Oh heavens, my latencies just went sucky. Anyway, I'm gonna run some stuff now. I actually have quite a bunch of boss mats that I want to get rid of. So what can I run? I can run Lots of beastie, lots of Zir. Yeah. I'm going to start off on beastie. Oh, it's a whisper as well. That's cool. $50 milliseconds and 75. Right, let's see how we can go here. He doesn't last very long. Kaboom, and he's dead. You never know, I might get a good mythic. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Double GA totem. Okay, let's back to town. Yeah, I've got a few. What was there here? Stone of the Vehement. Stone Burst. Not really doing Stone Burst. Garthen's Birthright. 4 to Humanity. Not bad. Keep a hold of that one. Get rid of everything else. Except that I really am running out of space. Let's have a little dab at Zir. And of course, I can't get to Zir. I have to run there. I don't know what it is about. I have no idea what that means. Getting the option to join the stream via knocking. No idea what that knocking means since I set up my Twitch mode. Like, I have to run all this bloody way. Well, I have to surf all this way. Oh, that's interesting. Never done that. We can try. Because I multi-stream, so I'm not sure how it will affect that. Because I stream on YouTube and Twitch. And I would say I've got a lot more viewers on YouTube than I do on Twitch. Kaboom. He's going down a wee bit easy. Anybody want some Zir? I think it's open season on Zir. He barely gets a chance to get out his grave. Thank you. Three doses of... Yeah, after this I'll go back to town. But really not many GAs are dropping from the... Well, that's probably true. We are a bit strong this season. Not one GA drop there. What's that? Maleficent Crescent. Look at that. Not one. Right. Which one next? Werebear? Where's that boss? Werebear is down here somewhere, isn't it? Now that's Duriel. It's Arbiter. Where was Werebear? Ah, there we go. Kiwi fruit. Where's Bossy? Oh no, it is this way, isn't it? Shows you how many times I've been here. I've definitely stepped up a little bit in power since the last time I did him. Killed him still relatively easy, but not like this. Vigor and kill, lightning resist and damage? Is that what you need, or that's what you got? One more. Oh, you got 3GA ring, sorry. I didn't read properly, my bad. Yes, I see what you mean now. Get back to town, see if we got anything here worth keeping or selling. Rotting Lightbringer, resource cost reduction. Nah. BLT, 3 to go. That's not a bad BLT, but it's only 44. Maleficent, again, blah. Right, so that was Urivar. Where is it? Griggs. Oh, I've been trying to gamble for an amulet. Dozens, I would say. Not a hope in hell that I've got one that's half decent. Right, let's just park across here. What the Oh well. Well, he can't kill me, but the lightning does. Fuck me. What's my resistances like? Pretty shitty. Maybe if I take my medicine it might be a bit better. Well, well, well. Just goes to show. Get the boss down in 2 seconds flat. But you can't survive long enough to get to the boss. What does this drop anyway? Not a lot so far. Okay. That's a bit of a messy fight, I think. I can hardly see what I'm doing. Oh, I should have went back to town, never mind. Oh, Oh, I got a chest armor. Look at that. I wonder if I'll get another chest armor. So what do you think it is? Shroud? Tyrrells? No, I don't want to do another. But that's a good drop. It's a 1 GA. Tyrrells. Not bad. I wish Tyrrells was a... You could actually use it. There is no build that I come across just recently, and well, actually for quite a few seasons. Not one build that actually uses Tyrrell's Might. And there we go. While at full life, your skills unleash a divine barrage, dealing 1032 damage. Max resist. I mean, it's a without a doubt a defensive item. But most of us are actually attack. Butcher's Cleaver. Endurant Faith. Zenith. 3 a quick shift. Heightened senses. Predatory. I wouldn't change the star list for that though. And I think I'm okay with this. Nah. I am running out of space. Ooh, I should heal. Where are we now? Let's go visit Varshan. Where is he? Malignant Burrow. Yeah, when it first came out, I used it on the Barb as well. I don't need to do this, I'm just doing it. He took a bit more going over. Easy peasy though. That's maybe 2 more runs, then back to town. Zir and the Beast, I think, were the easiest. He puts his barrier up much quicker than any of the rest of them. Okay, back to town we go. I can see that. Oh, what did we grab here? Vasily's Prayer? Mad Wolf's Glee? None of them. Okay, next on the list we got pincushions. We got, okay, so we can do the next layer of bosses. There's Duriel there. Duriel was a bit of a pain in the bum. Now you go behind him because otherwise you get pushed too far out. He was easier than Greg. And Greg's a minor boss. Try that again, make sure it wasn't just luck. No? Pardon me, easy peasy. Yeah. Turbo. I haven't heard of Turbo. What's Turbo? Okay, after this we go back to town. Oh, I got a sword. Hey, this is 2 mythics I've got on this run. That's essentially only 5 runs of each boss. And I know that what the sword is. There's only one sword. It's not the grandfather. It's Doombringer. That's 2 Doombringers I've had. I've got, I should say. Ah. So we'll put Doombringer in there. And look at that, there's only 1 GA amongst that little lot. Yeah, I'm well happy. Right, so next up, Andariel. She was the ultimate pain in the ass last season. Well, every season up till now. That invulnerability phase that she had was absolute nightmare. Royal pain in the ass. Now it's much better now. And she goes down easier than Greg. So Grigor is now my arch enemy. Her death dance takes longer than the death. She thought she got me. It would be nice to get a 4GA mythic. I had a couple of 4GA mythics in the Shroud. 2 seasons in a row actually. Not last season, but the season before and the season before that. Crafted both of them. Okay, down to town after this one. Now we can go do the Harbinger. Yeah. Right, so let's see. Azeroth, X-Wall, blah. Now that takes Abhorrent Heart. So I've only got 8 of these. I don't know how many it takes. Let's go check. It's the one here. I think it takes 3, so I might only have 2 runs of this. He's not as cool as the werewolf. Right, it's been a while since I've done this, so I can't remember exactly how the fight goes. Oh, that's how the fight goes. Oh, I never noticed how many it took. Much, much better. 3, yeah, so I've only got 2 runs of this. That's okay. Triple GA quarterstaff. You need a pole arm. I think I have a pole arm, but I don't think it's any good for you. No, I don't have any pole arms. I told a lie. Mad Wolf's Glee? No. Well, I think that was all the bosses actually. I think I did everything. Lilith. Where the hell is it? Ah, there. I did Lilith on T1, so I won't get the spark. You only need to do Lilith on T1 to actually get the spark, so you don't need to do it in T4. Right. I did this before and it was relatively, well, just watch. Now these will be famous last words. Although that was only phase 1, she does have a phase 2. I mean, where is she though? Die already. Bye bye. We are so overpowered. Look, I didn't even get anything killing her. Zip, zero, zilch, nout. Ka. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Right, but I did get a bunch of okay, so I got Ahu. Wow. I think that's my first Ahu. Yes, it is. That's my first Ahu. Bak, Nagu, Tam, Sol. Ah, my first. So I think I've actually now got the full complement of runes. So I could actually, I've been thinking about running Ja as a teleport and maybe running it instead of the Zan. Yeah, I have no idea why either. Oh, look, world boss in 11 minutes. Let's see how that works. I'm not sure how this will actually work. Oh, that it does work. Don't know if it really gets me anywhere faster though. It procs pretty fast. It would be nice if it was an automatic proc. Don't think it is. Let me just check and... Did I jump automatically? Don't think so. Yeah, I need to press my space bar for it to work. Well, I know it works anyway. Didn't really get me through anything any quicker though. Where's the... I lose it. It gets covered up. Yeah, okay, so it works, but not too fussed about it. That might be, you know, for higher pits, that could be interesting. If I want to put vulnerable, I'm thinking this might be actually okay. I've always thought that the Vex rune might be interesting rather than the crit overpower. So I need to log off in about half an hour. I have dinner to make tonight. My wife is on a business trip, so cooking duties are mine. I know what I'm gonna cook, so nice and simple. Nothing too fussy. It's just about the preparation. Don't want to go down that way. I'll throw a flock of ravens. Or is it a murder of ravens, actually? Or is it a murder of crows? Can't remember. Can somebody remember? Is it a murder of ravens? Yeah. You see them coming in like this? I never noticed that before. Thanksgiving? Is it now? Oh, happy Thanksgiving. So for everybody that's in America, if it's Thanksgiving, apologies, I completely oblivious. Canada as well? Yesterday, okay. Totally oblivious. So belated happy Thanksgiving. So today was leftovers. Turkey curry. That's the classic. No, don't go that way, just that's going backwards. This is sort of working okay. Is it working any better than the crit and overpower? I'm not so sure. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Well, that was easy enough anyway. Turkey sandwiches. I agree, I like turkey sandwiches. I sometimes cook a turkey for Christmas across here, and then my wife invites friends and colleagues that's maybe never had a Christmas dinner before. And it's fun. I cooking for about 10, 12 people. Yeah, nothing there. Let me try this. The amulet that I want is going to drop. I've done bugger all out. 3 to resonance. Willpower, resource cost reduction, resonance. Well, I suppose I could re-roll the resource cost reduction to envenom. But resonance is not the best damage. What is resonance all about? Nature magic skills increase damage, triple this bonus if a nerf skill is the next skill cast after a storm, or a storm is the next skill after an earth. Well, that actually might be okay, because I don't know if that counts like for both. It's not really. Well, I suppose it might. Where are we? I don't know. Wild Impulse. Is it Wild Impulse? It's the Call of the Wild. Not Wild Impulse. Call of the Wild. Wild Impulse might be actually okay as well. But Call of the Wild is your companions. So roll away for this can get expensive. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is in November. Is it November 24 or something like this? One to Envenom. Two to Quick Shift. Do I quick shift that often though? Where the bloody hell is it? There we go. Nah, I think there's better. Come on, give me something else. This can get damned expensive. One to Call of the Wild. But if I'm going to change, I want two. want to Call of the Wild again. Oh, come on. I don't want total armor. This one is really a difficult one to get. Because there's so many opportunities, so many possibilities in this pool to actually roll. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, I'll try another day. I'll put that in here for now. Ah, I was close then. That was damned expensive. So we've still got 1 to all skills. We're 1/6 of the way there. So we've had 2 levels today, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Eek, 1 bill, ouch. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much. But I'll probably end up spending that much over a period of time. Let's have a look at how 94 goes. Because 89's I'm hitting reasonably consistently with 90 seconds. I think I'm just not hitting quite hard enough for me to get round this in 90 seconds. Although I could be pleasantly surprised. It's not that way though, is it? Won't be surprised by going that way. So I wasted a couple of seconds there. Okay, that's... Wow. Well, you know, what I did to get what I have right now, which is about half a bill, is run hordes. But instead of taking anything else after the Bartek fight, I took the gold. And if you're lucky enough to run and get a goblin horde, you get a sizable amount of gold. And even not, if you're sort of getting over 1,000 ether, then you still get a reasonable amount of gold. And that's what I was running yesterday, and sort of this morning a little bit was running there. Yeah, this is closer to 2 minutes than a minute and a half. Where's the... Waking Glyphstone? Oh, itch. Time. Pardon me. Kinda helps when I run my medicine. This floor is a short floor, but actually I quite like it because the density is pretty good. Well, they seem to all go down. Let's go this way. And of course going this way takes me into a dead end. This floor is the one that just can be a little bit annoying. Especially when you get to a massive long dead end. That's the most irritating. You're in a good time and you've probably got 2 monsters to kill and you hit this massive dead end and you have to run all the way back to the bloody beginning just to get 2 effing monsters. Bit like this. There, that was 1 monster, I think. Otherwise this could have been, oh, and of course Den Mother takes half an hour to get our pit. But not a bad time. I have a new follower, thank you very much, I appreciate that. Now how do I... Dionisia? Dinosia? Dinosia? Maybe? Tell me if I got it wrong. Thank you. I haven't got my alerts set up properly. Well, I thought I had my alerts set up, but they don't seem to be working. I need to check and see what's happening there. It should have came up as an alert on the screen, but I didn't see it. Apologies. But thank you. Thank you very much. Can you do something about these spiders? Up and away. Take these little beasties here. Yeah, this has been a slow one. Yeah, I know what you feel. Sometimes you don't want to change because what you've got is just feeling nice, but then changing across to another glyph could give you an exponential amount of bonus damage. Well, the change across to Ignivac seems to be okay. I'm gonna switch back again. Because I can never really sort of figure out which one seems to be better. They're both sort of much of a muchness. I can't see any major bonuses from using one or the other. I kind of feel that giving skills to everything could be actually better, because you'll give it ranks to ravens, and I have a fair amount of ranks to ravens right now, but I'm not even sure that ranks to ravens is actually better than ravens hitting twice. But considering when I done the masterwork and it hit ravens 3 times in a row, the first 3 went boing boing boing, I went, I'll keep it. And maybe if I come across another one, I'll try doing a different masterwork in it. But I'm keeping the way that it just sat for me. That doesn't happen very often. And certainly not to me. Usually it's the complete opposite. I spend at least half an hour trying to get the rolls that I want, never mind a triple on the damn thing. Yeah, you see, much the same. Yeah, right about a minute and a half. Oh, absolutely. Sometimes you just gotta try it and see. Like I tried a couple of different. Let me get rid of this first. What did I try? I tried flesh. No, I didn't try Idaris. Oh, the Godslayer. Tried the Godslayer and it was actually reasonably okay. And Flesh Renderer, which gives me 13 to backlash. And it's actually not too shabby. Because backlash is where is it? Here, I think it is. Backlash is here. You deal 12 times multiplicative damage for 5 seconds after casting a defensive skill, and you cast defensive skills frequently. And if I put this on, where was it? Okay, I lose some of this. Where did it go? Where did it go? And then, you know, I give 64 increased damage for 5 seconds after casting a defensive skill. So a 64% multiplicative when I cast the defensive skill, and the defensive skill when I cast it is Blood Howl, and it's got a cooldown of about 5 seconds. So it's up like permanently. And it's interesting. I'm not entirely, but I think I might lose just a little bit too much of the other stuff. I'm still thinking about it. See, it's not quite there. Oh, oh, haha. I think I lose just too much of the other stuff on with the aspect. I need to sort of do a few other bits and bobs to make it really viable. But it's interesting. Yeah, pit 115 would certainly be an interesting challenge. I haven't bothered, and I'm not even going to bother until I get maybe up to Paragon 300, because that's really my focus rather than pit pushing. But kudos if we can get there. I quite like the idea of this glove set, flesh renderer, but I'm just needing to understand how to get it to work properly. Because I'm losing a wee bit. I think maybe if I went to a mace and a focus, so I could get the other. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm losing a bit too much. But, you know, it's not terrible. But the other set of gloves is with the aspect is just right. But yeah, it's interesting. If I could run, because I'm missing the stampede. Attack speed. But perhaps if I, you know, had a mace and a focus. 4 to trample? No. $75 trillion. I've these numbers are tremendous. See, I think I'm just. This is a better. It's taking them down a lot easier. That's good. Are he still a little bit of a glass cannon, or is the defensives okay as well? There it is. I was thinking, where am I? Yeah, these gloves are better than the flesh renderer. Come on, there we go. I'm getting all my other glyphs up to at least 80, and they'll be probably all of them will be at 100 by the time I get to Paragon 300. The runes made you tanky. Cool. Best of both worlds. Right, that's going to be me for today. I need to go and 200 trillion. Trillion! Unbelievable. Awesome. Right, I am going to call it a day for today, and I will see you tomorrow. I have a few things to do tomorrow afternoon, so it's probably only going to be tomorrow morning. So we will see you tomorrow morning if you're there, bright and early, bushy-tailed. If not, have a great night's sleep. So I will say it's time to go, and thank you very much for all the likes, all the comments, all the follows. I appreciate everything. Thank you very much, and good night.